Yeah, that's the way at Gragas. You just kind of sit there.
Yeah, you just kind of exist, and then...
You get Rod of Ages and Seraphs, and you're like, yes, I got the OP combo, and I'm ready.
Yeah.
And I can make plays, and I don't die. It's just very safe. Let's see how it goes, though. Let's hop on the Rift for game number 1.
I do feel like the Heimerdinger nerfs, like we kind of overreacted to them a little bit. I think he's still pretty viable, and for a while we were like, oh, I hate this, it's so weak. And then we see top teams continue to play it, and it is still finding some level of success.
Yeah.
Really grasping at straws down here.
Kenyon has Smite, so he's just going to take that. Also, it's a 2v1 up on the top side as Rascal goes all out, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like it.
And I believe he did.
I thought he did. Maybe he didn't. Either way.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the ult cooldown doesn't appear until after it times out.
That makes sense.
Uh-oh.
That's the sun coming in,
Okay.
and nice heal, he says. Ignite is ticking down. First blood over to Kellen underneath the turret as Barrel's trying to hold on to this.
Yeah, and doesn't have any ability to do any additional auto damage either, so just gets a heal. Meanwhile...
Okay, Lens. Oh, that was really close. Almost got bound up as Big Turret is going to hit Barrel once.
Yeah, they're just going to get a back off of this.
Okay.
It's a nice time to go back. This is the reason why Canyon is surfing around here so hard.
He has flash this time, but can he get out in time? Just heal, and Duhan is here as they get on top of Deft, who doesn't have flash himself. They can't layer the damage into him on time, as the arrow is very close to Barrel there, but DRX holding the line, holding on this Cloud Drake. As Ingo's Fate is what I'm talking about. They get on top of Canyon, but he just pops away and flashes as now the poke is coming out here onto Fate, who's kind of in no man's land. Nobody's able to help him out as Duhan is just taking down the Drake, and he will get it, but the Sun is going to miss, and now the follow-up is here from DK. They do see Duhan, there it is, and the arrow does get him down. It is Ocean Soul after all.
Yeah, and D+ are just going to reset and rush over to this Herald so they can grab Herald to control this mid lane. Look at the prep already.
Yeah, he's going in, 5v5. Chains going wide. The cask actually pretty good. Kellen's getting low, but look at this play on the Fade. He's isolated on the left, and Kana is just a raid boss as he is going in with the dominance. He knows it doesn't matter if he dies. He already did his job. This is a 4-person team fight in favor of DK as they get the 4 and they're looking for the 5th, and Duckdom will be the 5th. A clean ace for DK in the mid lane.
And this Renekton push still a problem as they're just escorting this Rift Herald. And it gets the charge. That's a turret. They didn't even focus it down. Oh!
Oh man, and that is going to be the end of Barrel in this one. Rascal super low as well.
Kana's just killing the structures, man. He's not here. He doesn't need to be here.
They don't need him.
They're just going to end off this push, I think. I mean,
Yeah,
how can you not just push the finish
Still
now?
have a minute and a half left on the Baron buff.
They're just going to take the Drake here. No risks.
Oh boy.
What did I say? LeBlanc's job is to find the Viego, find the Lux, or maybe find the Caitlyn.
Yeah. The grenade also.
Anyone trying to clear vision? I hope not.
He's like, got him.
He didn't. Hold strong.
Okay, one last try for DRX. They have a nice flank ward. In goes Rascal. He is going to get stopwatched as the grenade comes through. The cask is good, though. They immediately get Showmaker, and the 4v5 is on. And Kana, again, is a raid boss. The Gordrinker is good.
He has a GA, too.
When did he even get GA? Everybody is solo on the backside, but he will get taken out. As now it's a 3v4. It's still in favor of DRX as Canyon's getting low. He's also got a stopwatch as Fate with the follow-up engage. It didn't have to be this way, but it is as DRX is finding a way to potentially win a fight. They get close, but not quite close enough.
Good flash from Duckdom, but the minions are doing the work. The base is open, and he's got to run all the way back. These Nexus turrets are not long for this world. And this Caitlyn with 10% health, Deft is like, oh yeah? You think you can defend? Let's find out if you can dodge this arrow. You're flashless, now you dodged one, can you dodge the rest? He is back to get health from the fountain.
Oh man.
TP to end.
Showmaker died so quickly, he's back in the fight already. He runs right on a stopwatch as Duckdom will survive at least. Will he though? One more snipe? Nope, not quite. The Nexus goes down, that's game 1. DK
Kana's control over Rascal in the top side of the map for so long that just took away all of the opportunities in the early game for DRX. Oh, could have just played Aurelion Sol if you're going to draft like this. Could have just played Aurelion Sol, but...
Anyway, that's something new I learned today, and we are ready, guys. Let's hop into the Rift for game number 2.
Have made this matchup a lot more playable. I think beyond that, too, it's been about, like, you know, we're getting close to 6 months just playing it nonstop.
Here we go. Another aggressive trade. They use the Ignite and the heal this time. Deft and Kellen.
Canyon is here and has lost a lot of control of his lane so far here to Showmaker. You could tell by the position of the wave and also the mana that Showmaker has that he's just been able to threaten using the Molten Shield alone and just some auto attacks as Juan is getting chased down.
Yeah, I mean, they saw Canyon on this ward, and now Canyon's just like, well, I can 1v1 you, and your bottom lane can't really help. So we're just going to funnel you into a 3v3 under turret and just begin to poke you down and try to deny some CS.
Yep, the Aquan Prison misses, they can't commit, but still, it's going to be a plate here and some denied CS, as you mentioned.
The awkward prison?
Aqua Prison. And, I mean, there's no flash on Barrel. He has to be so careful with how long he stays.
Oh, there's the flash. Double tap. Straight.
And he doesn't have flash anymore, but Deft actually sees the opportunity here onto Duckdom, has just enough mana to proc that passive one more time.
It's now roam from mid. There's Tibbers straight on in. The Playmaker button comes in onto Showmaker. That's not enough. What happened here? Not sure about that one. As he was trying to get a plate, I guess, and maybe greeted for it.
Did you see the counter to Tibbers is actually just the... Oh, hold on.
Yeah, there's another stun as Juon's getting pretty low. Over comes Fade, but Juon is just left alone. So close. Okay, Flash comes in, and another one from Canyon. There it is, 2-0 on the Lee Sin /
So it's not even a secret, as let's see what happens here. Is he ulted or queued? He's queued. Under turret.
Oh, that's...
And ulted. He's like, I got him. Not going to overextend on this Herald.
Okay, so Juon's going to go first. They set it up into the playmaking button.
Hey!
Down he will go. Fate got to pick up the shutdown after getting thrown by Syndra. And now, we got a Scion in here. Showmaker doesn't seem to care. As, okay, he'll be zoned out eventually. In comes Kana, trying to seal it away. Nearly does, as Tibbers is still in the mix.
Yeah. Still...
He looks really cute with that outfit on.
Still in the mix.
Oh, okay.
No longer in the mix.
No longer in the mix. Oh, that's a bubble. And another one comes in. Double tap on the Barrel. They have to use Wild Growth as Deft will take one. He will take two. And he will not go down for it.
Oh, man. Deft just looks at his former in the same lane together anymore. I just don't think they're allowed to be anywhere near each other. As Fate and Juhan are ready for this. Kicks him into this scatter. The ult comes through. Thanks for the pick. That leads to a Rift Herald take. But down here, Barrel just gets caught again. Tidal Wave follow-up. And then Deft has some commitment issues here with the selection because of the Wild Growth. He's like, who should I shoot? But he ends up killing both of them.
I'm going to take the carry bus.
Yep.
It's basically like, thanks for the carry.
Yeah, that's the Korean way of saying thanks for carrying this time.
Okay, well, Kana, yeah, I mean, he will take the carry bus this time.
As Rascal is trying to not, he's like, I'm not Zeri.
Uh-oh. Diego's here and is just going to shred down the Scion. Heartbreaker comes in and there is no escape. Deft just going to pick up his 4th kill just like that.
I mean,
that
this
Rift was used top at least. Uh-oh. Barrel might be dead here. A couple more autos will do it as even with the Wild Growth, he will just go down.
Kellen's Tidal Wave grabs him there, I think, in the end. Takes him out. Our observers just don't miss anything, though, do they?
You know, I heard Annie's creepy laugh, and I kind of knew something was on the way. Here's Def looking for a bit more. This is kind of 4v2, as at least he's got Kana nearby, as well as Canyon. Nice kick comes out from Juhan. He's going to catch Kana. Nice little chip off the DK block right now. Not really sure. I mean, they're really trying to force something here, but the Drake is already gone, essentially, as Canyon has kind of gone into this himself. And down it goes. And a massive shock blast into that back line. Rascal kind of left alone. He gets tidal waved as Showmaker, another stun Q as the follow-up comes in with the bubble. Trying to 100-0 the Scion, not the easiest play, but take a look at his backline. As here comes Showmaker, the Glitter Lance, I think, saved a bunch of people on DRX there.
Yeah, that was pretty clean. Showmaker still has Flash Tibbers, though. They need to be respectful of this Annie. She's getting closer.
All right, well, gonna press his button, does Rascal, but the stopwatch kind of trolls him, and everybody's in the W of the Annie, and Showmaker can just flash out this time around. As Canyon is Scion, and okay, at least they're able to get away from that one with the flash, but... And maybe that's all they were trying to do because they are not going for this Baron. Rascal trying to force this on the Showmaker, but he just walks beside them, throws down Tibbers, and the damage is beginning. Showmaker going to take down Lee Sin. He's here against 3 people, and he's still alive! They cannot kill Showmaker as Tibbers takes up so much of that damage. This game is over, guys.
And watch this angle here for Showmaker.
It's so tanky.
Now Rascal dodges the stun. And then he just kites back here, and there's no damage here whatsoever. They're getting all the CC, wild growth, everything, but there's no damage.
Tibbers. He's like, I just will not die. And yeah, well, Rascal, I think he's at this point just trying to find any angle that is possible.
Meanwhile, a Ocean Drake is being taken here for Canyon. This is crazy.
Couple TPs come in. Rascal has a stopwatch as Fate as well. I think they're just trying to give it one last go, and they are going to catch Lucian. As there's the Heartbreaker. At least they got the Lucian. What can you say? They gave it a good try, but DK, they're going to run away with the victory tonight. As Rascal actually finds the way. Going to delay this for just a little bit more.
Well, that's going to be that. Not going to say it was the greatest League of Legends we've ever seen, but again, Deft and Kellen. Now 8-0 on this Lucian Nami. Doesn't matter how nerfed it gets. They play it into the Zeri. They are extremely confident in it, and against the weakest bot lane in the LCK, you're going to have a good time if you play it well. Dr. and Barrel just not standing up to the pressure. And that's that. 25.5 minutes here.
Yeah, and yeah, just an extra kill for the road, you know, why not? They gave it the old college try.
Yikes.
As 2 players on the side of DK at over 1,000 damage per minute in this game. So,
thank you very much, guys. It was a very, very fast series, and D+ Kia is now on a 3-match winning streak. Congratulations, guys. Thank you very much. We are here joined by Kana and Deft for the PUG interview. How are you feeling about this win, Kana? Yeah, today. I don't know how I should word it, but it was a very easy win for us. I'm being honest here. It was a very clean 2-0 win. Feels amazing. But game 2, I made too many mistakes, so I don't know. I keep thinking about that. And however, still, it was a very fast and clean win for D+ Kia. What about you, Deft? I think our performance looked good. And the more we lose, you know, the more games we drop, you know, the far away we become from the 2nd place. So I'm so happy that we're able to get a 2-0 win today. And Deft, you guys were playing up against DRX, who recently broke their losing streak, which means they were having a great momentum. So what did you keep in mind going up against them? Well, to be honest, recently the tank supports got buffed, and Burrow might be playing that, was our kind of imagination, but actually we still had the matchup that I'm pretty feeling comfortable in, so it was okay. I was feeling very comfortable. And Kana, you have won every single POG this season on Renekton. Did you expect Renekton to be let through today as well? I was thinking it's gonna be removed, but today we had the perfect angle for Renekton and it was still left alive, so I went for Renekton one more time. And with this win today, your Renekton this season is 9-0, and if you include last summer, it's on a 13-game winning streak. Were you aware of that? I had no idea, but yeah, that's a lot of wins. Yeah, your Renekton has not been defeated for a very long time. What makes your Renekton special and different from other Renektons?
라인전 좋은 챔피언이니까
You know,
라인전
everyone
잘
knows
이끌고
that he's really strong in
그
lanes,
뒤는
so I
팀원들과 소통 잘하면서
lead the lane,
팀원들의
and then
역량인
after
것
the
같아요.
laning phase, I have a lot of communication within my teammates, so it also lies onto my teammates' work. In Kana, in game number 2, DRX decided to play red side, and then it was actually Diploskea banning the Renekton on the blue side.
그냥 간단하게 생각하면은
To
일단
put it simple,
광영도
well,
되게
Rascal
레이튼을 좋아하는
also
선수라서
prefers
그냥
Renekton a
쉽게
lot,
그냥
so we just
탑한 것
wanted to get rid of it as soon as possible. Deft, I have a question for you. We have another undefeated champion on the side of Diploskea, which is Lucian Nami comp for you guys. It's still 8-0 this season.
사실 뭐 저희 팀 말고도 워낙 잘하는
Not only
팀들이
Diploskea,
많아서
but also just other LCK teams are so good at Lucian Nami is so overpowered. And also, I'm also pretty confident in Lucian for sure. Deft, a lot of people say, you know, right now it's all about the bottom lane, you know. If you win bottom lane, you win game. Which means it adds a lot of pressure to the bottom laners. However, Deft and Kellen bottom duo still, you know, hold on to a very aggressive play style during the laning phase. How do you deal with all the risks going aggressively? Which also means if you win bottom lane, you just win game. So it's better if like you might just lose lane but still win game. So I don't really worry about me performing badly during the laning phase. I would rather just go aggressively, earn some points for my team, and win the game. And these days, Deft and Kellen, you guys are just showing a great performance. What is your kind of a goal for the remaining of second round robin? I think we are still sitting on third place as far as I know. But this roster was not to be third place team in the LCK, you know? You gotta get better at it. So I just want to beat every single team that we were not able to take down in the first round robin. In Kana. So as she talked about the bottom lane, how much do you rely on your bottom duos? I just trust them 100%, you know? Even though I made mistakes in game number 2 and I was really, you know, unhappy, it was our bottom laners just winning the lane all game long, so I was like, I'm just gonna get carried. And also, we had so many Diploskea fans out here, and also one of them actually came from, you know, other countries. Kana, any words for all the Diploskea fans? Thank you for showing up for us. You know, I really appreciate your support, and we will keep working hard in order to come back with even stronger performance. What about you, Deft? Same. I always want to display the best performance possible, but sometimes we fail to do so. It's a bit of a bummer, but still, we will keep working hard in order to show you the best performance for you guys. And next up is the Saturday Showdown. It's gonna be Diploskea up against Hana Life Esports. It's gonna be so decisive when it comes to the competition on the top side of the LCK. We did take Hana Life down in the first round robin, but looking at their roster, you know, their damage carriers are still doing a great job. They are very looking strong, so we will do our best in that matchup as well. I feel the same. We did beat them in the first round, so I want to repeat that in the second round as well. And also, looking at the lineup of Hana Life, you know, they're just like packed with talented players, so we will not let our guards down. And this will be the end of the interview from Kana Deft from Diploskea, and I'm going to pass it back to Atlas and Chronicler. Thank you.